What's up, guys? I'm back. I'm like 6.5 hours into the game, and I was not really disappointed at all. It hasn't really let up either, and the story and all that is just getting more interesting. It has good pacing because the fights are hard, and you're kind of worried about how hard the fights are. But also, they don't really tell you anything. At the beginning of the game, you just see the paintress out in the distance. They don't really say anything, so it's like you're kind of begging them to explain the paintress, explain everything. So like you learn all that as time goes on, but that's why it's good pacing. Wait, why does I have armor again? What the fuck?
Brace yourselves. Attention.
Yo, I think I already beat these dudes. I actually was supposed to go across the bridge. I remember there being 2 of them or something. I think I already did that fight. First they do respawn. I don't know. Definitely can make me weak to ice. Yeah, he is. Just because it's a great tent made me think that he was.
Dodge, Gustav. It's locked on you. Here's your card. Try me. I'm ready. Way deluxe smalls today.
Heads up, Sian.
Ready to evade.
My God, bro. At this point in the game, I don't think I'm even built like this, bro. I don't think I'm built like how you have to be to play this game. I am playing on highest difficulty, so it's like, it's completely normal for you not to just get through. Like in some games, you'll probably play in the early games, it'll be hard, you'll get through it, and then the rest of it will just be not much of a struggle. But in this game, I think it's just gonna get worse and worse.
Well, well.
Get ready.
Still got hit.
For those who come after.
Let the ink flow.
I'm getting real lucky right here, right now.
Useful. A shrine to the paintress.
The paintress destroyed our world. And someone built her a shrine.
The weak-minded turn to whatever they can to explain the unknown.
When you're at the mercy of a power you don't understand, you might try anything.
The paintress probably used to be like a good person, or whatever they are. There's probably like 3 of them or something. Not just one. Perfect.
Chroma is flowing.
Take it.
Ice shatter.
Here's your card.
I'm guessing they're all weak to ice. So a lot of enemies here are weak to ice.
Ah, this was weak.
Oh, I did not mean to.
Careful now, Gustav.
I don't really mind fighting these guys. Like, they're not that bad. This is one of those games where, like, if someone heard you playing it, they think you were completely insane. So, like, everything makes
Messiah
sense. It just,
of the
like, you have to have that ability.
Our beautiful wheel, wedged upon the rocks. A casualty of the massive serpent of the sea. But even shattered, its presence is still comforting. Adrian and Gabriel are doing their best to sustain morale, but with no food, no clean water, no way to fix the wheel, our fate is quite clear. Well, to me at least. But I have no desire to hold back the hopes of others. Perhaps. Perhaps we will find a way back. Still, these moments of quiet, sitting on the beach, are also a source of contentment. All our lives we've been running, trying to outrace time, trying to reach an unreachable goal. And now we can finally rest. At least we got to see some of the wonders of this world. Even the serpent, cruel as it is a deadly elegance that is mesmerizing. But oh, what other marvels might we have seen had we been able to keep rolling? I sometimes wonder what it would have been like to grow up outside the dome. Perhaps even live amongst the Nevrons. Could we have achieved a form of peace? Or even prospered alongside them?
There's definitely some foreshadowing to the serpent, and then they also were like, could we have just lived alongside the Nevrons? So it's like those expositions kind of get that fighting the Paintress is basically impossible. But the worst ones are the ones that have some other idea of how they could just live. Like in spite of her existence, you know what I'm saying? Like everyone knows you have to go and destroy her. Some people get that it's basically impossible because I'm guessing she's like powerful. There's just too many obstacles in the way. What's the point of all that? You have to loop around.
Let us stay.
I don't have any shields.
Here's your card. I'll do it. I'm ready. Lumière, attention.
For those who come after.
Well, well.
I definitely say this is one of those games that probably would throw the typical toxic gamer on like to its side, or just throw them off the horse, because it's like this game requires so much grit and aggression anyway that they might not have much else. Like they might use up their aggression and then it's like, what do they have? I know what I'm saying. Like for me, it's like I would try to explain how this game is so cool, and I wouldn't feel like people wouldn't get it because it's such a hardcore game. Like you have to get into the gate and play it, you know what I'm saying? If it's like Lego Batman, I would be like, well, it's not that hardcore, it's not, it's really just, it's not, it's kind of simple. I would just think people would be like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I would definitely say, like, this is probably one of those games where, you know, people say if you play games, you get, like, greater, you know, hand-eye coordination or something. Stuff like that. This is, like, what this reminds me of. Something that would do that. This is what they'd be basically talking about, studying. Referring to.
Looks like a farm.
Like old times, eh?
So I don't think this is good for my channel. Like, there's some games you play, it's like good for your channel. Like, I'd probably say like playing World of Warcraft is probably good for your channel. But like, this is such a great game. It's one of those games that people who don't usually play games, people that would never play a game like this, you know, they would basically be here playing it. It's kind of like Baldur's Gate, to where it became so popular and, you know, mainstream that it didn't have that same benefit of playing like World of Warcraft or whatever. Alright, this is gonna be tough. Pretty spooked by these enemies.
Ice shatter.
Here's your card.
Lunay, attention. Ready to evade.
For those who come after.
Look out. Here's your card. Like a phoenix.
Brace yourselves.
guys use your abilities to, get those cards up. You can't just use your basic attack.
Here. Ready to evade.
It doesn't look like it works. I guess it works by now.
Get ready.
Let us slay them.
Okay, now we're in Twilight. You have to wait till next turn for that to.
Your fate is sealed.
Let's push forward. Ready to evade. Let's push forward.
I guess come this new area, we will level up a lot, so we'll get a lot of you know, a lot of attribute points and stuff. Can we use him to destroy these? I thought we were gonna be able to use these to use to mount dude. I'm sorry, these guys' names are so weird, and the game's like in France, so like my brain's thinking France, and then I'm having to pronounce just some odd names, I guess. Even though these are completely normal names, in certain contexts, right?
Nice.
This will be useful.
You know, I still have my Xbox Game Pass, and of course on the Game Pass itself, and the games I'm gonna play, we still have Stalker, we still have Avowed. I love Obsidian, even though people probably don't like them for some reason. I think Outer Worlds is good. I don't think the combat is that good. I mean, it seems kind of old. When Outer Worlds came out, I feel like there's already better combat. New Vegas, Outer Worlds 2 is coming out. You know, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna see if this guy has a weakness. We couldn't find his weakness. We're gonna see if he has a weakness to light, because we do have this light weapon now. I'm gonna see if that has anything. You catch this dude? Is he just gonna keep going? Maybe there's like a certain direction you're supposed to push him in. Insane. You're supposed to push him towards like a blue platform, probably. And that first one we saw was just like, you couldn't mess that one up. I can see it definitely being the case. It's like a puzzle fight. You have to solve the puzzle to even start the fight. You can't push him up. You push him down? Okay, yeah, okay. We haven't pushed in this direction yet. Yep, like I said, no puzzle. How do we go about fighting this dude? Maybe this one's different from the first one we saw. Yeah, 4 turns.
Brace yourselves.
4 turns. Let me see. Yeah, he's not weak
Hurts.
to that. Yeah, he's not weak to that stuff. I don't know how you're supposed to fight the E-tank. Tank. Or something. I don't know how you'd even pronounce it. It has a little thing on top of the E.
Take your shot.
Enemies like earlier zone. I didn't mean to do that. Let me just look this up online. Like, there has to be some strategy. I didn't really discover it myself. There's a couple of these throughout the game. There's like, looks to be like 8 of them or something. Some number. Or some large number like that. And you just have to be cracked and jacked to defeat them. I mean, there are bosses, so like, you not being able to beat a boss, for whatever reason, is completely normal. You just have to do what you gotta do. The first one, they're all different, so it's like the first one kind of will throw you for a loop. The first one has like 1,000 shields, so it's like you might feel discouraged by that. But outside of that, it should be good. They yield great rewards. That's what it says right now. So we'll see how great that is. So yeah. I'd probably say the attitude of streaming is probably more like being like, okay, she's already damaged. Didn't rest or anything before this fight. I think I'm just gonna take some more minutes to do that. That'd be stupid not to. Especially considering the fact that we only have a certain amount of turns to win. We can't waste some healing. So, I think the attitude is like why would I need to explain something on stream? It's kind of like saying, why would a teacher need to teach? One person would just not want to learn. The teacher loves a teacher, so it's like those two things, like that's why I would say this. Like the attitude to where like there are two different directions and just streaming like all the time. I would say the attitude's more like, oh, I didn't rest again. I wasn't really paying attention when I was talking.
It's
If you're wondering why I'm always dying on the girl with that big like scythe blade, twin blade, she has a weapon on that makes her take more damage. I think it's like 50% more damage or something. But it's a really powerful weapon. Yeah, you take double damage. I need to take it off. I'm just gonna keep dying. I mean, it's not that much more damage. It is, though, it is. So, the attitude would be like... you go down. The attitude would be like, it wouldn't really be anyone that was just like a bad person. But it'd be like people were, I guess you can say, streaming's a good example of, you know, bad people being the ones that succeed because,
Dodge CL.
you know, that'd be like a good example of something like that.
Here's your card.
And like, the attitude is somewhere in there. You're like the reason things go the way they do, is like the way they act. Did I not heal again? It's ridiculous. Like, I'm really heal. Kind of need her to be alive.
Like a phoenix.
I think I know what I'm gonna have to do this fight. Probably gonna have to bring in Morel. Because she does a lot of damage, and if all three of us attack, all of our damagers attack, we get rid of Leona, whatever her name is, bro. We'll be alright. Because we definitely don't need them just using support, magic, and all that. We need our heaviest hitters. Breaking rules, that's really good. She can break all the shields. Definitely want to grab that because we can go back and fight that first creature. And probably demolish him because, you know. Oh, so now we have to probably run through all these enemies again, which I wasn't really expecting to happen. I didn't think they would be right there. I knew that they would respawn, but I was like, we should be good. But now we're cooked. Well, we might be able to catch them. They're patrolling. Okay, let's rip this guy up. All three of our damage dealers.
On me.
Couldn't get the parry off.
Here's your card.
I won't disappoint.
You got those parries, you gotta basically just perfect this battle.
Not looking good. Flames. On me.
Careful now. I saw your future.
I don't know, bro. This guy is definitely tricky. We need to not just die the first hit. And we need to be able to parry that first dude and take him out quick. The other dude will be way easier hits. Doesn't have that hard.
Get ready.
Or just dodging. Can't really handle it. Alright, let's shoot him in the
Let's spill some ink.
It's looking. I'm waiting. If I die, so be it. I'll use your knife.
It's sharpened.
mess this fight up. They're cooked. There's no reason to get all these guys at once.
Caught up! The dance begins.
We need to like rethink our whole like Picto thing as well. We get like some increased critic or counter chance on the dudes. On the homies, we should be better off. Break damage. Okay, we have augmented counter, but it doesn't have you can't like put it up there. I guess because they already have it. Okay, yeah, these guys can put augmented counter on. So wait, she's using. Who has augmented counter on? Okay, she has it. She's like not in our team right now. Definitely gotta put augmented counter on because if we can counter their attacks. You get that counter off. So all we have to do is have to get the counter off, and it'll be fine because it'll do more damage. I definitely would say that saving for a battle, like you can't really save. Of course you can, like there's things you can do. You can't just press pause and save. It's like kind of ruins the flow, and then the cutscenes for the types. Like slowly walk up, and then the cutscene activates. Like you have to slowly walk up, then the cutscene activates. It's like it's killer.
This was weak.
Oh my god. I did not mean to hit that one. But it did give me some break. Yeah, I can break him.
Get ready.
Take your shot. I saw your future. Careful now.
Take your shot. Ready to carry. Caught up!
Here's your card.
I messed up again. I picked the wrong ability again.
Blitz and precision.
If I just picked the right ability in the right order, I would have been good. Hopefully this kills him.
For those who come after.
It does, and we're good. Perfect. Wow, 5 polished upgrade thingies. And respec. I need currency. I pressed it again.
weak.
Even overcharge instead of using my combo to both charges. Would it be so wrong not to use a healer? Like, he's kind of useless. Half my guys have healers. I think I used to be slaughtering way harder without her. Probably won't go back to her. I mean, he has heals. Elemental damage. It's like not. That's really not the greatest character ever to exist, I'm saying. The one with all the elemental damage just isn't. I think this would be better. Just not using it. Let's see, maybe we need to like take some of the Pictos off her. Augmented counter's fine. Energizing jump's fine. Yeah, we're good. We don't need any of these Pictos because we already have them as like loop assets. Of course, they will be cheaper. Like if you were smart, you would be like, take the most expensive Pictos. Actually, yeah, the most expensive ones. You would take Empowering Attack and you'd equip that instead of adding it as a point. You know, you would do that, and then you would save a bunch of points. Like Breaker's 10 points. You just equip. You'd equip Attack Lifesteal instead. Save yourself some points. Hello. Alright, okay. It's been an hour. I mean, it's going by kind of, the time's going by kind of quick. Kind of relaxing too, like yesterday might have been kind of like trying to rush through, but today kind of relaxing.
Get ready.
I'm kind of starting to, I started running, really just like wait till I start running. It's like, starting to kind of get
ready
to where I'm not just gonna like run like a robot, like if I don't feel like running, or if I work out, like, because I've already worked out, so I get that you work out so much that you really won't feel like working out. So it's like, there's kind of a balance to be had to where I know because I'm running, I'm gonna lift less regardless. So like, I can basically work out every single, I can lift weights every day if I wanted to.
I'll do it.
Like, I really don't think I could run every single day because I would just keep pushing, like just how weights are. I would just keep pushing, running further, running faster, you know. And I don't like just sitting there running for like 10-20 minutes, so it's like I'm just having to make, you know, dealing with those kind of ideas, or like the feeling of what I'm gonna do. Like, of course you can just do it, but like I've already worked out to the point where I didn't want to work out anymore, where, you know, now that I'm running, there's like a limited amount of recovery I can achieve in a short amount of time, right? Like, I can't lift weights and run twice a day. You know, I can't lift weights twice a day and run twice a day and then recover. I'll probably do that for 2 days, and then the third day I wouldn't do anything. So I'm thinking, like, I'll probably run today. I didn't run yesterday. It was the first day I didn't run out of like the 3 days I've ran so far. I'll run today. Maybe I'll just like run one day and lift weights the other day. And I'll just go between those two things. I think that'd be the smartest thing to do, because I know for sure that I'll be recovered enough to do one and the other. I lifted weights yesterday, so I'll run today, and then tomorrow I'll lift weights. That'd be the best thing I probably can do. Okay, this guy wants some rocks. But like, if I miss a day, like say I don't run today, I won't run tomorrow. I'll lift weights. I'll keep going back and forth. So that'll be good. Because running kind of affects me for like, or like sleeping doesn't really help. Like, I'll wake up and it'll feel like I just ran, basically, right? So, of course, as time goes on, those feelings won't be so severe, but at the end of the day, if you aren't working out to the point where you're sore, you aren't running to be able to run further and further and faster, like, what's really the point of doing it? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'll probably run today, and then tomorrow I'll lift weights. And that should be good, because it'll give my body time to rest between, you know, lifting weights and running. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. That's probably the best thing to do. Like, I just did like lat cooldowns, whatever, some type of cooldowns. I don't think it's lats. It was like, it was the same machine as the rowing machine. But I just did like my back, and of course the biceps are affected as well. My back hurts really bad, right? And I start running, so that starts to kind of affect your hips and all that, like your lower back. So like this is the first time
Useful.
doing backs I've actually felt like anything afterwards because I'm hitting so many muscles so constantly. Whoops.
Fire! Look out!
Okay, this is messed up, bro.
Get ready.
This is messed up. Really? These are so freaking...
Careful now, Gustav.
Need a monthly second break. So it'll also kind of help my diet because I'm lifting weights and running, you know, alternating lifting weights and running. You know, my whole body being worked out, and you know, running kind of helps me, I guess, digest food for my stomach. I feel hungry after I run, right? Even if I just ate. Probably should just shoot the shields off this dude so I can like attack them with my virtuous, my max attack.
Yeah. I'm waiting. Okay.
Nope. Not what I wanted to happen.
I won't disappoint. I can do it.
Zoom in.
For those who come after. Get ready. Get ready.
Not looking good. From fire.
Your fate is sealed. Careful now, Gustav.
switch my weapon back. I forgot to switch my weapon back to my ice weapon. But, as far as the streaming attitude goes,
I'll do it.
I'd probably say people are kind of cynical and analytical to where they're not in a position to identify with every single like argument and thing that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So like when it comes to streaming, someone could put everything together, make it all the same. That's cool, you know. Like it's like, oh, streaming's like this. She was like, it's like, well, when it comes to streaming, right? It's like if you had a girlfriend, you wouldn't say she was like every other girl, because that would probably seem rude. You would say, well, when it comes to this girl, specifically this girl, you know, the attitude when it comes to streaming, it's like, I don't think it's a bad attitude. I don't think it's evil. You know, people argue all the time. People are irrational. I'm not saying these are good people. I'm talking when it comes to streaming. I don't think you could be bad, but I don't think when it comes to streaming, people's attitude is that bad, or even like they're gonna go get the strap. I just think that relative to everything else that succeeds, relative to everything else that is fun, it's everything else. If you could compare it to streaming and it made sense, whether it be like hanging out with your friends or making money off streaming, right? This isn't everything else, I'm saying, and I don't think it will be anytime soon. So if I told you that this is my music, it was that well, you're not this guy, you're not that guy, and then when you heard it, you're like, well, right, this is different. You know, everyone's music is totally different. So you know, when it comes to this, the attitude, I think the attitude reflects if this wasn't streaming, being like a complete failure, I'm saying. But because it is streaming and it's not a bad attitude, I can't really so streaming and something else. It's not like music, it's not like being successful in music. It's like you have to suffer something else because you can't inherit a music, you know, thing. Did I not rest after this? After this last fight? Thanks, tell me just to attack this dude. He's resistant. I forgot to switch weapons back to ice. Every enemy here is kind of resistant, I'm pretty sure, to my light weapon. There really aren't any light weaknesses in here. I forgot to switch my weapon back. Like, not going to be the case regardless. And resting as well to be smart. So let's say you have this game, and it's great. It captivates everybody, like it's basically mainstream. Something like music, we just have to let it be. Music has to let it go and do its own thing.
Here's your card.
Because music has different advantages and different type of success in streaming. Streaming would be able to be all on it, you know, it'd be able to be involved, it'd be able to make decisions. And all that. But if this were any other game, like it might seem like kind of bad or negative because it doesn't have that same impact connection. So it's like you can say streaming is loose. It doesn't. Streaming loses connection. It doesn't make connections like music makes connections where people will do music and they'll like live a whole life off of it. It's like You have to understand the difference between like someone who's someone does music, and someone who does like streaming. For you to understand why someone who does music is like a giant like ego person, and somebody who doesn't
Here's your card.
streams is nowhere near that. I'm saying. And what makes it worse, why streaming can't be music
Spill some ink.
in the best way, is because of the attitude. I'm saying. Like I can't really watch streamers around people who don't stream because they're like, they just seem super like just like a naggy wife.
I'm waiting.
Just the attitude, you know. Music and all that stuff, like a humble secret and all that other jazz.
Here we go. I saw your future.
Man, I didn't know he had a shield.
For those who come after.
Okay.
Full deck.
No foretell on them.
Take this.
Blades sharpened. On fire. Please survive.
Not today. Well, well.
Time to hit big. Finesse and precision. Please survive. Down, dodge.
Well, well.
For those who come after. Get ready.
Right. Do me in.
Okay. The attitude's like having a kid The attitude seems like a kid that is like a big kid for his age, and he's like still a kid. Like that's the attitude to where, you know, if this little kid might be allowed to do something that he really shouldn't be able to do, but he's like a better kid. He's the best kid there is. It's kind of like that, to where it doesn't amount to much outside of being a kid, being bigger than everybody else if you're an adult, because it just doesn't. It's like some little kid business. And it's still treating like a kid, so there's a limit. There's limitations in that. You know what I'm saying? Not like you actually are a little kid. It's just the attitude. You know, it's just it's similar. You know what I'm saying?
Here's your card.
This guy's weak. I'm guessing he's like one of the objectives. Objective like
Finesse and grace.
Like, what's the parameters for finding all this stuff? Like, how do we know we're in the right, go in the right direction? So music isn't this kid that's like bigger than the other kids and he's still like a little kid. It's just not. So like you don't suffer from that. And of course it can be worse, but you still don't suffer from it. And there's limitations to being a kid like that, so it would make you want to meet somebody like that. This kid's like the center of the attention, so it's like, why do I need to meet him? I'm saying, like, I can just be like everybody else and be around him. So, you know, the end game there is that just because you can do something as a little kid that's like the biggest and best kid ever, doesn't mean that people are gonna like it. People might not like it at all, and you'll just be a big kid forever, or you won't be. I don't know. That's not my problem, right? I don't want to adopt that same attitude because it's just a little baby kid attitude. You know what I'm saying? It's a little baby. You know, people treat me like a kid attitude when you know they really probably shouldn't. I guess, right? This is the lantern. So yeah, we don't want to be here yet. You see these lanterns, it means that it's the main quest. You don't want to see lanterns yet. You don't want to go across that little gap. So it's like, for me, I don't want to hurt little kids. Right? I don't want to scream at them and waken them up to a harsh reality that I barely exist in, right? I just don't want to get mixed up in that, you know what I'm saying? So, if you're a streamer who isn't using the little kid style of doing it, you probably are gonna have to do something else. Like even if it works, you're gonna have to do something else, and people are gonna be like, "This guy is super negative" or something, right? So it's like the outcome for that is you just don't want to get mixed up, whether you're better than a little kid or not. You know what I'm saying? Forgot to jump.
Look out.
Time to hit big. Blades on me.
For those who come after.
Marielle.
Please survive.
Well, well. Today.
Here, dodge!
Take your shot.
Lady Luck smiled today.
Finesse and precision!
This will be useful.
So, if you're like have a shimmer thing, you get the attitude. You can create like a little baby. That must be a side boss down there. Okay, and this is Flory, so this is the end of the action. Okay, so that was a side boss back there. Definitely going back to handle that.
But I sense something scary.
Doesn't seem like I was able to find all of the crystals. Maybe I already did. How do you get in this? How do you get in this? Like something way over there with the hook. This goes up. Let's like go around up here. Yeah, right there. Okay. Definitely would have missed that. Wasn't looking around. Seems to be tons of stuff over here. Oh, one of those blue things. It's strange.
What have we here? Useful.
Would have missed all this stuff
We can use that.
if So I don't want to miss this stuff over here. It's like one more of those things. One of those giants that wait never on once. Did I get rid of my like best ability? Oh, it's not. I read it properly. One that applies foretell. So like, I was streaming. If you can get lucky and be like, okay, this little kid stops school, it's over here. You can like get past that and go really hard. Like,
Here's your
it'll
card.
make a difference between the little kid being useless at some point and it being like a good foundation. And most people outside of that idea I just said probably would have to go do something else, I'm saying, other than, because there's not going to be much else, I'm saying. Not anytime soon, at least not something I don't understand. But like, identify as a person, I wouldn't say anything about it.
Guard up! Here, dodge!
So like, I would say, okay, you have the kid, and like I said, if you want to go past, get past him and go hard, what you can probably do is be like a good teenager, you know, be something good that isn't, like an old person's supposed to be good, like an old person basically is good, like it's not really much of an argument, I'm saying.
This will hurt.
But like, instead of ending up like a little kid who doesn't really get it, or someone who is a kid and doesn't really get past it still, like, you can get way better than that, I'm saying. Almost got myself killed.
Let's play.
Here's your card.
Finesse. Precision.
This is one that turned me into that stand.
Second win.
Please survive.
Try me. Lady Luck smiled today.
It's not burning anymore.
Blades. On me.
Get ready.
lot of shields.
Please survive.
Ready.
For those who come after.
Xiao, dodge.
I saw your future.
Wait, why did I use that?
Gustav, don't die.
Second one.
My
Use the mark against himself. Pretty interesting. Does the enemy damage himself? He was able to basically use the mark. Pretty interesting.
time to hit big.
Try me. Try me.
For those who come after.
Nice.
Like a frost weapon. We were looking for those. Looking for that. The side boss. I wonder how tough they're gonna be. I don't even use her right now. What am I even talking about? There's really no reason for me to be hyped about her having a ice weapon now. need 2 more of those rock crystals. I think he means those ones that are like staffs that they hold. Those, he probably means those ones, not the ones that are like him, that look like him. It means like completely different enemies that hold them like staffs. Which I don't even know where to find any more of them. Maybe you can farm the same one over and over. Not really sure. So now, like, having gotten past that, the attitude being such an issue, because it really is, you just have to be good. You know, whatever I would think, like, that's what you should do. Because I'm trying to get past it, right? Like, I would do it. So it's like, it wouldn't really make sense to me to be like anything else but like a victim, you know, the way people would be going on.
Interesting.
Even a boss. All the fire going everywhere is kind of confusing. Okay, so this isn't even a boss. He's not that tough. Like, if I can just survive a couple turns, he will be dead. He will not be around. Got the dodge. This hurts.
Finesse and grace.
Perfect.
I saw your future.
Achievement is sword or something. This guy resistant to ice, so me having an ice weapon isn't good.
Don't die!
I can't even touch him. But now I kind of get that he's not weak to frost, like he's not taking any damage from my sword. He's resistant to it. And fire. But not lightning. I'm pretty sure I hit him with lightning before. Actually, don't even know. But sure, a light sword. And probably rip him up. I just need one more turn to attack.
Second wing.
I guess each subsequent attack takes longer and longer. You gotta be kind of relaxed. And all of the frozen ones are like the same speed for the most part. I just need 2 turns to attack with every single ally and he'll be dead. He will not be surviving. It'd be over. I just need to buy my foretell and
Here we go.
you'll be able to use all of it.
Here's your card.
Let's spill some ink.
Heads up, Sia.
Okay, we're all still alive.
Oh, you go.
Heads up, Sia. For those who come after.
Not looking
Not
good.
kill him. Not good.
Please survive.
Oh, that last one killed us entirely for some reason? I don't know. I feel like that was gonna kill me, but... Okay. Almost got him. What's behind this dude anyway? It's like a door. Can we go to the door?
Your fate. The seal. Try me. Do me.
Alright,
Here's your card.
guess I need 3 turns. So,
For those who come after.
I should be able to get 3 turns.
See how
I
don't
think we got him this time. Really fast.
parry it.
No, it killed us in 1 hit. I guess I could have brought my reserve in and healed everybody. I just wasn't thinking. Ridiculous, bro. We were getting him. He's almost finished. Him going first is good. If we get a perfect dodge, that'll give me enough to use different abilities.
I'm waiting.
You know what I'm saying?
No, never. Not today.
Get ready.
Lady Luck smiled today.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Maybe this is the mansion? I don't know. Yeah, it looks like the mansion. The manor.
Oh.
Okay. Like it maybe gave us access to this lady's room. The other rooms must still be locked. We have to leave out a different way. I wish I would have knew that. Maybe it'll spit us out back where we just were. That's what I thought. It spit us right back at where we were. Okay, that's good. I still want to find that white giant's objective. He needs me to find like people with staffs, like holding these crystal staffs. I found one of them. Where would the other ones even be? I have no clue. He said the cavern. Just the cavern. Might look it up. You look up rock crystal locations. Oh, you have to shoot these rock crystals, so they're actually very easy to find. I was expecting it to be an enemy. It normally is. There's like already crystals that you can basically see them, right? Those glowing crystals down there. And those are basically what you're looking for. I see two. So it's like, I think now with streaming, not having to worry about the inner turmoil that doesn't even really matter. I probably would never think to be like a little kid in stream because it's like, I just wouldn't think to. Just what else has.
Interesting.
Oh, there's probably one other rock crystal up here. Last one.
Well, that will help.
I got stuck on a rock.
On me.
Get ready.
You shot?
Well, look out!
do is not get caught. After picking up these rock crystals.
An advantage.
Guess I'll pick up one more. In case I missed. I already have one. Okay. He doesn't give us anything. At least I don't think he does. He just ends up dropping this. It was like below him.
Lovely.
Apply shell for 3 turns on battle start. That's pretty good. That could be good on like this girl here. I'll take it. And plus a lot of health. Basically doubling her health. Giving her like the most health on her team. She does take most damage. Ready to fight the last boss yet? Yes, I basically have no other choice.
Let's get rid of him. The rock should be nearby.
I? So be it.
You can stack multiple cards up. I didn't know that.
I'll use your life. Time to strike. I'll use your life. Join me. Join me. Take a shot. Not today. Join me. Take a shot. Time to strike. Welcome back.
Stop can heal himself.
Take your shot.
Yeah, she's dead. Resist light makes sense.
I'm back. It's locked on you.
Second wind.
Luck smiles today.
Second wind. Second wind.
Oh my goodness. This guy's actually pretty easy. Like I said, my reserve team. So what you said, you can.
hurts. Not looking good. I'll do it. I'm ready. Ready to evade. Ready to evade. I'll do it.
This guy's pretty simple. He's pretty easy.
Or never. Use your life.
Okay.
Got
those who come after.
Look out. Shiny. Swiftly now. I'll use your laugh.
Second wind.
Here we go. Here's your card. Not today.
For those who come after.
Ready.
I won't disappoint. I'm okay.
Good. Full deck. Your fate is sealed.
We're really close to beating him this time. Guess I still can. Oh, he transformed at the end or something? Maybe this guy's gonna help us out.
Easier than expected.
Hey, don't jinx us. No need to invite misfortune.
I don't see any stones.
What's happening?
Misfortune.
It was a bit too easy. Oh lord, this guy has 2 stages. I mean, it's not that bad. I could definitely see whooping him. I could definitely see beating him. We can go all the way back to our camp and upgrade some stuff. We can go back and check on that giant. There's a lot of stuff we can do to ensure our victory.
Justice Ball.
I wonder how long it takes him to get big. We'll know as soon as we come in. Okay, he's big.
Nice.
Resetting all my pictos and Luma points, whatever. So I can actually not be confused. Get a clear idea of what each character would need. She needs the shells because, you know, she takes more damage because her weapon she's holding. This weapon she's holding. Also give the SOS shell. That'd be good. I don't really know what to put on her. We want to Dodger 1 AP. Or take damage. I don't really think I'm gonna be able to beat this guy. Not likely. Alright guys, let's get out of here. I don't think I can beat this boss, and it's already been like a couple hours, so I feel like that's good enough for me. I'm really thinking about starting to play Stalker, but I really don't want to. I want to finish this first, and then I'll play Stalker. But you know, this game is so hard. I think I just be chilling playing Stalker, you know. But I'm gonna do the right thing and wait to play Stalker. Maybe I'll play like Minecraft or something. I don't know. That'd be cool, right? Alright guys, I'm gonna have to dip.